welcome
to the J&O Show.
We talk about
things that we would never told them, Jay. And now you know. How you doing, guys? We back in the building, baby.
This is back and forth action at its best. Early.
I feel like we needed an explosion right there.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. So this is a short. It's men are done and women are scared. This should be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump right into it then.
All right then.
Just said, let's jump right into it.
Hi guys. A lot of women's absolute worst nightmare is the day when men wake up and realize their worth. Men are now checking out of relationships that no longer serve as assets to their life, but rather liabilities. Men are seeing the lack of gratitude and minimal to no reciprocity they encounter on a consistent basis from the other side. Men are struggling to keep up, and they're sick and tired of having to prove themselves over and over and over again just to ensure the love and the loyalty of their woman. Masculine men are the guarding walls of our society, and they've done an outstanding job holding it together, even though they've been continuously shamed and ridiculed for the very qualities that make them men. A man wants his woman to be a place of solace and refuge, not another battle he has to fight.
Yo, I love how she comes in. Hi guys. Men are not gonna take this anymore. What's wrong with you?
And she said a lot.
Yes,
she said a lot in a little bit of time.
Yes. All right. So one of the things that stuck out to me is that she said men want peace. 21,000. Not another battle. I wish so many of my sisters knew that you coming out here with all of that energy, all of that rah-rah. A lot of times they go, man is intimidated by me and all of my strength. We not you know, I can tell you what we're intimidated by. I can tell you what we're intimidated by.
What?
The po-po. Man. Ain't nobody intimidated by you. Bruh. We intimidated by the fact that you got the boys in blue behind you. That's what we intimidated by. If we didn't think that we would go to jail just for breathing on you, tell me he will be fired. We could go to jail because you started a fight with us. We pushed you off. You bumped your knee on the end table. You went down. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. And then you fought me and started smacking me. I was like, no, I just didn't mean to push you down. That's what I did. You call the police, I'm going to jail. Bruh. That's what we afraid of. Ain't nobody scared of you, sis. Nobody is scared of you. Bruh. Ain't no dude scared of you. Unless you like 300 and he 150. Then he might be scared of you. As long as he don't do no athletics. Like he just gotta be a regular, I don't work out type of dude. If I work out at 150 and you 300, I'm still not scared of you. I might not try to pick you up. Like, what are you talking about? Bruh. We need to be honest with ourselves, bro. We built a society where we try to protect women and children, and that's a great thing. Yep. But let's not forget that, like, the reason that people can feel all puff their chest up and stuff, it's just like on the internet, yo. Like, you're protected. We ain't protected.
Yeah,
like
that part.
The majority of situations that happen as far as in-home abuse with like couples and stuff like that, they're like, yo, 80% or more are like both people are fighting. And then they say of the ones that both people are fighting, 90% of the 80% where both people are fighting are initiated by the woman.
I'm not surprised by that.
And it's just like, you know why? Dudes know they're going to jail. Yeah. They know they about to get, and then it's not even just that. The family gonna look at you crazy. Yep. Your friends go, yo, I can't believe you hit her. Like, what's wrong with you? Yep. Like that's what people are scared of. Yeah. It's not you. I mean, I've seen women that are a force, like when it comes to like getting stuff done, and they're very, it's just that if you decide to talk crazy to me or whatever, what can I do? Am I gonna out argue you when y'all speak 3 to 4 times more words per day than we do? I'm not gonna argue you. That's not gonna happen.
True.
I can't get physical with you because you talking disrespectfully. In other countries, a lot of people don't think about it. In other countries where women are subjugated like that, it's because men don't spend time talking to them.
Yeah, very true.
That's what they do. That's why it's a different vibe, yo.
Yeah, that was a lot what he just said.
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, it's sad because it's not all women, but
not at all.
There's a lot of agendas that are being pushed politically that men are just tired of being attacked. Like their masculinity is being attacked. I'm just like, yo, at the end of the day, do you want a man?
Right.
There are certain things that come with being a man. Yes, men are aggressive. It doesn't mean that just because a man is aggressive means that they're gonna automatically like be trying to beat people up or this, that, and the third. They have an aggression. It's there for a reason. Men are built to be protectors. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I think that she mentioned as far as like, you know, men being the guardians basically of our society.
Right.
You know, and that's true. Just like you mentioned just now, there's a lot of other countries, you know, not the US, but like other countries, third world, second world countries, whatever you want to call it, where women do not have the freedoms that we have here in the US. You wouldn't think that because of the narratives that are being pushed. And it's like at the end of the day, like men are the one who built the country. Like we're not taking certain types of jobs and things of that nature, you know, like construction jobs, dealing with the sewer system. Like, yeah, you could be like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like anything a man can do, women can do too. Yeah, but do you want to? That's number one. And number two, not everything that a man can do, women can do. Just because physically we're not built the same way. And it was done like that for a reason. So my thing is like, know your place. It's plenty of things that we have as women that we do that men can't do. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to do everything that they can do. And they don't have to do everything that we can do because we're different. We're made differently for a reason. We're made to be able to work together. Like when you have a team, we talk about all the time, like football team, basketball team or whatever. Like everybody has a position that they play. Like one person doesn't play all the positions. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a team. You're supposed to work together. You know?
Yeah. So like another thing is dudes are like, they're getting tired of feeling that like they have to prove themselves to somebody. Like women are hiring bosses at a job. You know, dudes don't want to feel like I'm going to a job interview because we going on a date.
Like, do you make XYZ?
Yeah.
Can you do XYZ?
Yeah. I see you ain't that tall, so how you make up for it? You better be. Is it like down to your knee? I don't. I remember we were watching a video and they were talking about what men and women do in a relationship and stuff, and one woman was saying that she was proud, and I think we'll do a review to this in a while. She was proud to be she said a stay-at-home wife. And people were coming at her because she was a stay-at-home wife. She wasn't saying anything was wrong with going to work and being career-oriented or anything. She was like, that's just what I want, and that's, you know, what I got. And they were going at her, and they were like, oh, you shouldn't do that, this, that, and the third. And they were like, oh, she's doing free labor.
How you figure it's free labor?
Like, she ain't got to pay no bills. She ain't got to pay for food. She don't got to pay for a roof over her head.
Like, those are things you need to live in society. So if you're not doing it and somebody's doing it for you.
Unfortunately, we live in a society where it's more common to see women trying to compete with men for whatever reason. And I think, oddly enough, that it's the women trying to prove themselves to men and other women. And I don't think that was ever really necessary, but it's sort of a reaction to the way some men portrayed and speak about women. And the problem was that they made that as if all men were saying what some men are saying. Some men are just misogynistic and jerks and douchebags. It just is. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all want them because a lot of them jerks and douchebags tend to have a certain amount of money. They move a certain way, and they think that money makes them able to say and do what they want to and act a certain way, especially towards women, because women throw themselves at them, so they don't care. Those crowds of men that act a certain way and are able to put that type of narrative out there, that's like 10% of men. And you have to take realization that most men are not a certain way. For you to be competing against all men and to be downing all men based on what a small amount of men do is like sort of crazy. And then the guys that cheat and stuff, and then you actually look at the real stats of what really happens, cheating tends to be equal.
I don't know.
When you look at the stats. So, I don't know.
We got to do better, y'all.
Yeah, we do.
We really got to do better, because at the end of the day, you know what all this stems from?
What?
Not having basically a balanced home life. Because everything is foundational. Like all these issues that we face in society is because our foundation is broken. And what do I mean by that? Our family is broken. And I'm gonna keep on saying this until Jesus come, but that is the key. Like, because our foundation, our family structure is jacked up, that's why we have all these issues in society. I mean, don't get me wrong, no family is perfect, you know, but like we have to work on being better individuals so we can be better partners to one another, so that way we can hopefully raise better children, because families make up society. Like these jerks, you know what I'm saying, that are out there, like, where do you think they come from? They came from a home, whether it was a single parent home or two parent home with dysfunction, Who knows?
Yeah.
But my point is, the reason why we have, I would say 99% of the problems in this world is because our family structure is broken.
Wow.
I'll be boldly enough to say that.
Wow.
If you go to the root of it, I think that's what it is. That's my take. Comment down below and let us know what you guys think. Okay, so if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and check out this video right here.
Yeah.
Or right here.
Yeah.
It'll be in one of those two places.
I don't know what side it's on. But yeah, if you digging it, go and watch another one. See how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Good.
Peace.
Peace.